Hey everyone, welcome back to BreakOut Studios online classes. I'm Taylor. We're getting ready for some intermediate or Ballet 2 this morning. So I'll get some music playing, give yourself time to get settled in, grab a makeshift bar to hang on to, and we'll get going pretty soon, probably just like a couple minutes or so. I'm gonna change the brightness so it might freeze. Let's get going here. We're going to start off with our usual, oh, bless you, Polar. My goodness. We're going to start off with our usual warm-up facing the bar. So I'm not going to lie, as it gets colder and colder, it's getting harder and harder to move my body. It feels like the first releve we do in this warm-up, all 10 toe joints are like protesting against ballet. So like this warm-up is getting more and more important as the temperature drops. So with that being said, as I give these warm-up and all the other combinations throughout class, this class is for you, so if something I give doesn't feel right for your body, feel free to modify it, make it slightly easier, slightly harder, slightly something that you need to do for your body. So these kind of, especially the warm-up is just kind of a guidance there for you, but feel free to add, change, take away anything according to your joints, your needs. So we're going to do our 8 prances in a plie, starting with the right leg, 1 and 2, up 3, up 4, circling the head, 4, 6, and 7, and 8. Calf stretch for 8 counts. Feel free to add any other stretch in there. 5, 6, 7, back to parallel 8. Then we start with the right leg or left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, circle the head, 7, 8. Calf stretch for 8 counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First position on 8. And then we have our roll through, half point, full point, half, and down. And tendu, lower flat, push the toes and in. And tendu, add that plie, push the toes and in. Big deep quarter rod to the side, 7, other side. Really making sure that the ankle's not slipping here as we do that half point and full and half and down. Tendu, lower straight, push the floor away, close, tendu, add a plie, push and close, big quarter bras to the side, 7 and 8. And then we have our parallel stretch. Remember here we change the timing to 8 counts all the way down, nice long stretch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, rolling up, 1, 2, quick quarter bra back, 3 and 4, twist out the spine, 6, 7, other side. Quarter bra down, 8 counts down here. Rolling up, 1, 2, back 3, 5, twist out the spine, 7 and 8. Then after that, we'll bring the knee, bring it up to that shoulder, squeezing it up there with a strong, stable standing leg. We'll circle out the ankle, 8 counts here. Grab the other knee, switch, circle the ankle out. There might be a few more counts left in the music, so then kind of take whatever else you need to finish the warm-up off. And I'll talk you through things as well. So starting in a parallel, prince and a plie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circling that head down and around. Send that foot back for a calf stretch. And back to parallel. Other side. Prince and a plie. Circling the head around. And send that foot back for a calf stretch. Remembering to pull up through the lower abdominals. And first position. Half point, full point, half, and down. Slide out, tendu, lower flat, push the toes in. Again with a big plie. And reach side. Other side. Half point and first. Tendu, lower tall, push and in. Tendu, add that plie. And take up space with this port de bras. Parallel, 8 counts down. Hang out down here, shake the head. And we roll up. Port de bras back. Up, twist out the spine. And other side. All the way full down. And we'll roll up through the spine. Port de bras back. Twist the spine. And bring that knee up to the shoulder. Circling the ankle around. And other side. And I think there's 2 more 8 counts here, so do what you need. And we'll finish nice. All right, let's do our plies, and like usual, we'll go right and left, right around together with the same music. We won't stop in between. So let's start out in second position just to open up those hips right away. Feels necessary as it gets really cold. Let's do 2 grand plies. Grand plie, and up, and stretch. Reverse the port de bras, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let's port de bras side, and 2, and up over the balls of the feet, and away, and 6, and 7. Tendu first. 2 demis, and stretch, and demi, and stretch. Let's grand plie, and 6. Press those heels down to come up. Follow the fingertips forward. 2, rolling up, and 4, and back, and 6, and tendu, 2, 4. Let's do 2 demis here, 2, and 3, round around, and reverse the port de bras, 2 more demis, 7, and 8. Let's flex the foot, bend that supporting leg, and we're just gonna stretch over here for that full 8 counts. 4, 5, and 6, reach to point, close fifth. 2 demi-plies, and demi, grand plie, and 6. Press those heels down and stretch. Let's do a circular port de bras. Circular port de bras, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. We'll soon move around to second position, other side. Yeah, so 2 grand plies in second, reversing that port de bras, side and away. First, we have 2 demis, a grand plie, forward and back. Fourth, 2 demis, rond, 2 demis, reversing the port de bras, rond. Flex that front foot, plie on that supporting leg. Grab the toes for a nice calf and hamstring stretch. Come up, point the toe to fifth, 2 demi-plies, grand plie, circular port de bras, soutenu to the other side, and we'll just finish there. Yeah, so for all these grand plies, really make sure the grand plies, when our heels come off the floor, make sure that we don't use the thighs to get up and then place the heels down. We come up by using the glutes to press those heels down, and that's what propels us up for those grand plies. And for all the port de bras, growing taller before we cambre forward, growing taller before we cambre back, not just sitting into our lower spine. All right, here we go. Second position, grand plies, down, and reverse, side and away. getting kind of warmer. So let's do a tendu from first. We'll have arms face as the column the whole time. We'll have one close straight and one to a plie and tendu and lower and push and close. Same thing side and back. One and straight and one. Grow taller to a plie and side, lower, straight. Use the metatarsals to push the floor away and close. To the back, one and straight and one. Plie and one. Keep that turnout, that heel comes forward. We push and close. Now we're gonna plie front and side and lower and flex, lower and point, plie, and then we go from the back. One straight, one plie, one lower, push, close. Same thing side, same thing front, and then we have plie, carry side, and lower, and flex, and lower, and push, plie, and stretch. And let's plie, let's roll through, and we'll take a balance in first. As we're balancing in first, I challenge you to relax the neck, and we're gonna look side, and back to center, and side, and back to center, and then plie and finish. You have to make sure that we're not taking any tension in the neck. If we're leaning back in our Blvd even slightly, then that tension starts to creep up in our neck as our chin and head tries to counterbalance and get forward. So the big thing first of all is to make sure that your weight's already forward, and then our neck can be free to move, and then we do pirouettes, and our neck is nice and free. Yeah. All right, here we go. First position. And one straight, one plie. Straight. Plie. One lower to fourth. Push to point. And in. Same thing side. Massage the floor with the toes. Lower to second. Push to point. Close. To the back. Watch that side arm. Plie. Lower to fourth. Push to point. And plie front. Carry side. Lower flat. Flex. Lower. Point. Plie from the back. Plie. Lower to fourth. Scoop the toes and close. To the front. Heel forward, toes back. Heel forward, toes back. And lower. Push to point. And close. And plie back. Carry side. Lower. Flex. Lower. Point. Plie. And finish. Another plie to roll through to first. Feel that balance. Weight forward. Ribs close. Lengthen that lower spine. Relax the neck as we look side and back to center. Other side and back to center. Plie and we'll finish. Good. All right, let's go around to the left. Really using this tendu from first to feel the feet. Kind of like hands. They're able to be as meticulous and moving as hands are. Here we go. And heel forward, toes reach back. Heel forward, plie. One, to a straight, scoop the toes, and to the side. Back, close, straight. forward, move the head to the right, and back to center, and to the left, and back to center, and lower, and turn into a parallel. Let's fold all the way forward, and do what you need down here. Pedal out the feet, shake the head yes or no. And stop the knees to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. And roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll finish there. All right. Good, move it on to a tendu from fifth now. Let's do some tendu. So we'll have 7 and 8. 1 tendu, and reach tendu, and reach, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth. Side tendu, reach tendu, reach, we close back, close front, close back. Arabesque tendu, heel peels up and forward, tendu, and reach, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, and first, plie, and first, plie. We go from the back. Back tendu, front tendu, back, and fifth, and fifth, and fifth. Same thing side, tendu, out, close front, close back, close front. Same thing to the front, fifth, fifth, fifth. And we have first, plie, and first, plie, and stretch. Let's do a plie. Scoop that front foot to meet the back foot first. You scoop. We'll balance with the arms in first. And then, as the ribs melt down, the elbows lift up in opposition, and then we'll finish there. Yeah. So with these tendus, another opportunity to really articulate through the feet. Make sure we're not just point and down, and point and down. We're going through all point, half point, the heel comes down. Yeah, so there's so much articulation happening there. And make sure that we still hit a position, articulate through the foot. Position, articulate through the foot. Position, and fifth, our normal tendus. All right, here we go. My hands are getting so dry. Okay, here we go, fifth position. Front tendu, back tendu, front, fifth, out, fifth, side tendu, point tendu, point goes back, and fifth, back tendu, front, reach, fifth, and first plie. First plie from the back. Fifth, out, fifth. Fifth and fifth. Front. First plie. First plie. And plie, sous. Feel the arms in first. Lengthening that lower spine, ribs melting down. We lift the elbows up to fifth high. And plie. And we'll finish. Good. So another time, we have the time without the bar. As we go tumbling to the side, if you feel off of balance, when you take your hand off from the bar, probably we're either leaning back, so we close the ribs and put that weight forward, or we're rolling in the ankle if we're falling forward. So two things: engage the glute, put all 5 toes on the floor so we're not rolling in the ankle, and maybe close the ribs and lengthen that lower spine so that we're leaning back. All right, let's go to the other side. Front tendu, reach, fifth, out, fifth. Side, here we go. Pull up, out, close back. Reach, Inner thighs interlocking against each other. And the elbows lift up to fifth high. Plie. And we'll finish nice. All right, a little dégagé action now. Which one did I do? Okay, hours. Okay, let's do, unless you're dying to use an arm, you can add one in, but if not, let's just keep the arm side. 7, 8. Let's do fifth pas de cheval, and fifth and brush. Close. Fifth pas de cheval, and fifth and brush to the side. Fifth pas de cheval, twice through. Fifth pas de cheval, plie, either releve or flat. Coupe, test your balance. 5, 6, plie from the back. So feel free if you feel adventurous to do a releve balance there and then plie, or just feel your balance on flat first. From the back. Fifth pas de cheval, knee leads out. Fifth brush through a first. Fifth pas de cheval, heel leads out. Fifth brush through first. And 2 times fifth pas de cheval. Again, fifth pas de cheval, plie, either releve or flat. And balance, plie, and finish. After that, we'll port de bras forward, and we'll port de bras back, and we'll finish. So we won't have a balance at the end. So with that being said, feel free to take it on releve or flat, your choice. All right, here we go. And 6, 7, 8. Fifth pas de cheval, and fifth we brush. Fifth pas de cheval, fifth and brush to this side. Fifth pas de cheval, twice through. Plie, big flat releve. Plie from the back. Fifth pas de cheval out. Brush front. Fifth pas de cheval. Brush back to the side. Fifth pas de cheval. Plie, coupe back. Balance. Plie, and let's port de bras forward. And up. Port de bras back. And up. And finish. Alright, nice. Let's go around to the other side. So the arm is side for a while if we chose to keep the arm to the side. So make sure that we don't forget about it. Let it get a little bit behind us. Make sure that side arm stays a little bit in front of our rib cage. Here we go. Fifth pas de cheval, and sharp brush, and in, reach out. Brush to the side. Plie, coupe front balance. Pull up on that standing hip. Plie. dégagés from first, now facing the bar and some enclashes. So with these dégagés, really make sure that you're working your foot against the floor. Yeah, so not even just kind of like passively working against it, but really act like you're trying to push the floor away and make an indentation with your toes in the floor to really work and strengthen the foot. Let's do, oh yeah, we have this one. So first, 1, 2, 3. In, 1, 2, 3. In, 1, 2, 3. Release, plie, and stretch to the left. In, 1, 2, and fast, fast, fast. 1, 2, quick, quick, quick. 1, 2, really brushing the floor, plie, and we stretch. Then we have enclashes. Same tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Plie, and left side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Plie, and stretch. And then the music timing's not perfect. It's a little bit slow for these leg swings, so just kind of take it through the music. Let's just do 8 counts, leg swings to the right, turn around, 8 counts, leg swings to the left. And you'll get more than 8 in there because it's kind of slow. And then 8 counts, let's just swing. And then 8 counts, just swing it out. And then we'll just finish there. Yeah, so the tempo's not perfect, so just kind of go at your own tempo. All right, here we go. So 2, slow, 1, 2, 3, 3 sets, plie, then we go to the left, and then brushes through first. Front, back, 1, 2, 3. Trying not to move the standing hip as we're doing those brushes, or not rolling in the ankle. All right. Hold on, let me find, I think it was this one. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. 2 slow, 3 quick. Brush, brush, and in. Brush, brush, in. Third set. Plie, and stretch to the left. Brush, brush, in. Pull up on your standing hip. Third set. Plie, release. Now we're on clashes front and back. Front, back, front. Switch, switch. Third set. All 5 toes on the floor, not rolling in the ankle. To the left. 1, 2, 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Plie, leg swings just through the music, 8 counts. And 7, 8, other side. And side. Other side. And finish, nice. Wow. Song goes on forever, all the dégagés. All right, let's do some rond de jambes. Okay, we'll do this one. I like this one. 7 and 8. We'll plie either flat or relevé. Obviously, I have to say that. Plie, passe, and fifth, and reverse the arm, and fifth, and plie, élongé, and rond, and rond. 4 more, watching that side arm, and 2, and 3, and 4, front, passe, or coupe, to the side, and fifth. Then we reverse that, passe, and down, and passe, and down, plie, arm over, arm comes down and through allongé, and 7 and 8. 4 more rounds, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Plie to arabesque, higher low leg, passe or coupe, arm comes in first, extend to the side and 5th. And then we have port de bras side, 4, 2, and forward and up, and side and 2, and back and up. Lunge, let's go forward and up, and back and up. We have another penché in our next combination, so if you'd like to do another penché here, feel free to, or let's just finish plie, passe, and we'll take a balance there in our passe. But just a heads up, we do have a penché coming up in our next combination, so do with that information what you will. So one more time, so either flat or elevated for these passes, but making sure the arm comes up 5th high, and then it opens side. And we reverse the arm, we flip the wrist, paint the ceiling with our fingertips, 5th high, and down. We plie, arm comes up and stretches, and 7 and 8. 4 more rounds, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep the arm side as we brush into passe, and out, and 5th. Reverse all that, and then we have port de bras side and forward, port de bras side and back, and lunge forward, lunge back, and plie, passe, and then we'll balance there in a passe. Or feel free to add in a little penché if you want a double penché today. All right, here we go. Really brushing through that nice first position for all these bras de jambes, and nice big expansive port de bras, especially in the beginning. And big port de bras, passe, down, passe, up and over allongé, run. 4 more runs. And we brush front, passe, side, 5th, and up. Plie, allongé, and run. 4 more. Brush arabesque, passe, side, 5th. Side and forward, side and back. And fold forward. Take up space with these port de bras. Lunge, fold forward. And back. And 5th, plie, passe. Find that balance in passe, pulling up on that standing hip. Elbows lifted, but shoulders down. And finish. Good. All right, nice. Let's go around to the other side. Here we go. Taking up all the space with all those port de bras. And make it big without leaning back. Allongé, reach, and run. 4 more. Brush front, passe, side, 5th, and passe, 5th, up, 5th, plie, allongé, and 7, 8, 4 more. all cold this morning, like bundled up in my pants and not a tank top, and now I'm like regretting it. I wish I could like take off some layers. All right, let's do a little fondue adagio. This one will go right and left. And like I said before, a little spoiler, there is a little punch at the end. So, I tend to add a lot of arms for fondues and développés. It's just my natural, what I'm used to. So if the arms get too much or too flowy for you, feel free to just leave them to the side. Sometimes I feel like it helps me with the movement. But if you're not used to the arms, you can kind of feel a little awkward and weird. So either keep the arms to the side, or you can match my arms as well. But we're not like focusing on improving our arms right now. So do with that what you will. 7 and 8. Let's do fondue to the front and fondue. And 5th, we'll développé to the front and out. And 5th, and fondue to the side and fondue. And 5th, développé. Let's bring the arm 5th high as we développé. To the back, fondue and back. And fondue and 5th. Oh gosh, only back. Développé, 6, 7. Hold it out there on 8. We have a little penché in second arabesque. Oh my god. Penché and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. We're gonna brush. Su, su, soutenu. And then we go to the other side. So fondue and out. Just a low leg fondue unless you're dying to get your leg up there. Fondue. And 5th, développé. 7, 8, same thing side. Out, close front. Développé, arm goes up. Fondue, back, fondue. Développé. To that second arabesque line. We're going to penché forward. Come up, brush. Soutenu, plie, other side. So that penché in second arabesque feels awkward and weird, and it's because it's forcing us to be square and our shoulders and rib cage as we do that penché. When we do some penché sometimes in a nice first arabesque, we want to open up our hips and kind of splay out a little bit to get a little bit more range of motion. And then when we come and do that in center, we're falling all over the place, and then we come back up and we're like this. So this one's a really good one to really force yourself to keep those shoulders and hips square, because we're reaching forward with that opposite arm as we come and do these penchés. So it's harder to splay out. And another thing that we don't want to do is sit back in our heel. We want to keep the weight over the ball of the foot as we reach forward, not down, but out and forward. Yeah. So that penché, we might not have our leg up as high because we're going to be a lot more square. So, fun times. Here we go. Right and left together. Fondue, out, fondue, 5th, développé. 5th, and fondue, side, fondue, 5th, développé. 5th, to the back. Workout when we have to keep square and less of an oblique workout when we do the penché, when we splay out and open. Nice. All right, let's do some frappés. Okay, we're gonna have 7 and 8. Frappe 1 and 2 and catch, step, out and side and 2 and coupe, coupe, out and back. 2 and coupe, coupe, out. Either 4 doubles to the side or 2 slower ones, depending on how confident you are with doubles. So either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, out, 2, out. Yeah, your choice. And this arm for the tombe coupe is optional too. You're welcome to keep that arm to the side as we do these tombe coupes. From back, back, 2, tombe coupe, out, and side, 2, tombe coupe, out, and front, 2, and tombe coupe, out, 4 doubles, or 2, 3, 4. Finish. Let's do a little bounce. Let's plie, and bounce, passe back, and we'll finish there. And this tombe coupe isn't necessarily going through a full releve, not a sous down, sous fondue. Yeah, it's kind of more about the articulation of the feet. Yeah, kind of treating your feet like cat paws, gripping the floor. So 2 frappes, it's just kind of a down, kind of almost rolling through our feet and just scooping that foot up to a coupe and then extending it out. Not another frappe, but here we have tombe coupe, kind of like we just did a fondue, extended out to that direction. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot what music I used. Let me just double check. Really making sure that we relax the knee joint so we can hinge at the knee, and we need to rotate from our hip socket that knee side. Yeah, we don't want to force it, but we do want to remember to keep that knee side, because if we forget our knees in, it's really hard to beat to the back. Yeah, so the more side we can get that knee using our rotator muscles, the more we can freely beat front and back for all those doubles and not just do front and kind of the side of our leg. Yeah. All right, here we go to the left. And front, tombe coupe out. Side, tombe coupe out. Back, tombe coupe out. Double knee side. From the back. Tombe coupe out. Side, tombe coupe out. Front. Standing hip, careful not to perch back, elbows lifted, shoulders down. with the bar. Let's do some grand battements. So we're going to have 2 front, 1 and 2, switch to the back. 2, grand battements and side. 1 and 2, third one, out, swivel in, swivel out from the back. 2, grand battements, front. 2, grand battements, side. 1 and 2, and out, swivel in, swivel out, and then we'll finish, and then we'll stop the music and go to the other side. Yeah, and those are grand battements. All right, here we go, really brushing the floor without letting the hips follow with. And 2 front, brush, fit, brush to the back, brush, switch side, and a swivel out, in, out to the back, front, side, swivel in, swivel out, finish, good, all right. Here we go, other side. Brush, inside like that, to the side, and back, front, side, and finish, good. All right, we're done with the bar. We can move it, take it away. We'll come center. Take a little minute here, get water, go to the bathroom, stretch. We'll come center shortly. Hold on, do it. So we'll be starting in 5th position with our right leg front, and we'll have us reach to an arabesque. So we'll reach arabesque 1 and 2, balance aid 3 and 4, arm scoops full circle 5 and 6, arm up and over 7 and 8. And then this time we'll tombe, pas de bourre, dégagé, dégagé, 2 more, dégagés, plie. We start left, yeah? So bow, or sorry, oh my god. Arabesque, arm comes up and over, balance, the arm follows the leg out, arabesque, balance, tombe, pas de bourre, dégagé, 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 plie, and then we start right. Yeah, so the first arm, we step out to that first arabesque line, and the arm comes up, and that's what makes us fall back into that balance, and the arm continues that circle to reach out to that arabesque. The arm lifts up, that makes us fall back, balance, and then the arm just opens up for that tombe, pas de bourre, and then 4 dégagés, da, 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 plie, and then we'll go to the left side. Yeah, let's just hear it with the music, and then we'll do it right and left. So we have arabesque, lince, arabesque, balance, tombe, pas de bourre, dégagé, brush fit, brush fit, brush fit, plie. We go to the next side, yeah. All right, here we go. Following that hand with your head. Finish off with a big stretch. Here we go. Find a spot in the center of your room and just follow along. Let's take a big, open, natural, turned out second position. Let's take a full 8 count grand plie. 2, 3, all the way down. And up. And turn in and fold. Soft knees roll up. finished. We made it through our Thursday ballet. Have a nice rest of your week and a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye everyone, thank you.